thing about 7-Eleven is their advertisement's amazing. All right, so I'm putting down on these, a little high on fat, which is not always the best thing, but it's only the daily fat that you need for the day, which is a total of 31 grams. And I'm gonna show it to you. 31 grams, but it is 550 on the calories. So I had 200 with the salad, 200 with the sushi, because I didn't eat all of it. So that's about 400. And then I think I added another 100, so I'm at 500 calories now. So now it'll be at 1,050 calories. It does have sodium, it's 41% sodium. It's not ideal for a diet, but it is 21 grams of protein. And this is what it looks like right here. It's a tuna fish sandwich. It's my favorite thing at 7-Eleven. My favorite sandwich they have. And the bread tastes good too. So it's a pretty good one. Pretty good. Oh, if you watch Steve Martin, there's a bit where he's on a diving board. He pulls a tuna fish sandwich from his swimming shorts and then takes a bite of it, puts the sandwich back in his swimming shorts, and then does his dive. And it's broadcasted by these Olympic style broadcaster guys. Looks like he's got a tuna fish sandwich. All right, we're headed to Whataburger for our first pickup. I gotta turn the sound on. We're at, I guess we'll be there in 2.9 miles. It's gonna take 10 minutes. Be 5:34 in the PM. And we'll pick up your Whataburger and drop it off at your doorstep. But first we gotta pick it up. All right, we got your Whataburger. And we're gonna go 2.2 miles, 7 minutes. We'll be there at 5:59 in the PM. Oh, hi. I'm listening to Car Seat Headrest. They got a song trashing Hollywood. All the way from Georgia. Right, this must be the hot spot. So, I don't know why it would take me here, but it did. And I don't know why. But I want to spin all the way around and find something else that's a better hotspot. I see what it's doing. Okay. Yeah, they have a thing called hotspots. So I have to find it. There we go. And then someone's way over there doing that thing. All right, 4.5 miles to the next hotspot, which is closer to the Colony. Oh, you know what? We're by HEB. You know what? Maybe I'll just stick here. I'm gonna stay here by HEB. For that, that'll be a better hotspot. So I remember now. I forgot and then I remembered. So this is HEB coming up this way. You can kind of see it. There it is. You can see it right through here by the Amazon. There it is. Well, you can kind of see it, but you can kind of see it right there. Anyway, that's the interjunction of it. They're all the way from California. So this is HEB. You always text that number, that 99147. You put A790 as the message. They'll reply back, wait in your car, and then we'll load it. So they'll come out and load the vehicle. They're still practicing coronavirus protection. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Killer whales. Killer whales. So mostly perishables. Got some potatoes in there. More kind of perishables. This is more cooler, like, let's say it could be like ice popsicle sticks and stuff like that. So it's like kind of frozen. This is mildly cold. So just still perishable. And that's perishable too. Then I put this little watermelon thing in my old Postmates bag. Let me try it without this thing right here. In my old Postmates bag right here. So a little watermelon baby. I'm gonna take that to your doorstep. All right, we're at HEB and we're gonna take our groceries. 3.6 miles, 11 minutes. We'll be there at 6:59 in the P. So this is Wonder. So they just got back from skiing. I don't know what that is. Something goes up there, I don't know. Some kind of adventure, Subaru Wilderness. Subaru Wilderness. And this Wonder. Oh, it's a Subaru. It's a 4-wheel drive Subaru. You don't see a lot of those. All right, we're gonna go ahead and drop off your food. Not here, but at your doorstep. All right, it looks like we're in some kind of area that resembles like a Plano style area. So I don't want to make everybody mad, but we're on Legacy. I don't know why not, but it looks like something that Plano would have. To be honest, I really don't know where I'm at, but I'm passing Parkwood, so you guys know, so that's important. There's a couple buildings over here, kind of in a fog thing, but I would guess the Plano area is what I would guess. It says Dallas Parkway, so the Dallas Parkway area, that's fair to say. And then we'll wait, and I don't know. Oh, there's the shops at Legacy. We're by the Legacy area. All right, we've got some cool trees right here. I used to know that the name of those trees are really, it's a cool name, the way they name those trees. I used to know back in the day. It's white and it's a southern style tree and it's all over Dallas, but it's a white type of leaf. There's many names for it, but it's a flower that grows at the edge of the tree or on the end of the tree. Yeah, this does look like Plano. It's like the business district, Legacy Tower area. That's Legacy Tower. I've dropped off there. They're a bunch of snobs, kind of. This is the Parkway area, Dallas Parkway. It's like tall buildings and business kind of looking, Liberty Mutual buildings. Excuse me. And this is what? Photography by Misty? Yeah, the photography is by Misty. Legacy West. Oh, right. They got restaurants over here. Yep, this is a pretty good place. I think Linda and I did a little vlog in this area. There's like a little Mexican restaurant called Blue Mesa. It's not too far from here. I could be way off though. I'm guessing it's right over there, but this is probably by Stonebriar, or not too far from Stonebriar, is what I'm guessing. Gaylord Parkway's over there. Got a big vlog coming up. It's probably gonna be a 9-parter. I just flipped out, sorry. I've been trying to get them down to 30 minutes, and I've been doing for the last couple of days. I've been able to upload two vlogs, one being at 40-minute or 30-minute, and then the other one being at like 12 minutes and stuff. So I started getting pretty good. And then I've continued my Skinny Pete and Friends teleplay, a sequel to Better Call Saul. I did a really good one the other day, a little reading of that. I mixed it in with the vlog though. Here we go. Liberty Mutual Insurance right here. Still haven't talked to Bob Odenkirk or anybody, you know. Charles Baker never gives me a message. Once they get to Hollywood, you know how it gets. They can't talk to anyone or they lose their entire career. This looks cool right here. Dallas is pretty cool, so I'm thinking about moving here, guys, rather than Hollywood. I don't know. Depends on if something opens up for me in Hollywood. I know Dallas has LT Bell or something like that, or Bell. TD Bell. Yeah, her name's TD Bell. They're bringing me right here. She's an acting coach. She takes a credit card. I wonder if it's this person. No, this is grocery. I'm going to be carrying this stuff up. It's 100 feet. So we're going to have to find a place. Yeah, it could be somewhere around here. We're going to have to find a place to park. They've got some of this stuff is jacked up. Ooh, cool. Look at this camera. Always like new cool stuff. And Dallas has new cool stuff. It's like the #1 place for films to bring in films and see films right here. Is that me? That's not me. This is like a David Lynch film. That's totally not me. Oh, crap. That's somebody else. All right. I'm trying to get their groceries to them. All right, so this is what they do. So he's probably not gonna let me in now. That's a camera that's showing him. All right, let's see if we can get in. Well, I mean, we did get in. This is 2nd level. We'll have to figure it out. We're on, well, we will be on 4th floor. There's another one right over here. Let's see what it does. Oh, weird. It's like a vampire. My car's a vampire. See? You can't see it. We're actually a vampire. It's a vampire car. I drive a vampire car. Don't tell Will Toledo. He'd launch his career in his car. Corridor right there. We're only on the 3rd. We're gonna try to make it to the 4th. I'm hoping this is the right building, because if it's not, someone else's groceries and they're gonna want the groceries. So we're gonna have to verify somehow. I might can run into someone and verify the address. Where are they from? They're all the way from wherever that is. Yep. We're going to show the vampire car again. Right up here. Ooh, nice little sports car right here coming up. Let's see what it is. Cool. That is cool. But watch, I'm a vampire car, look. It's a vampire car. It's a vampire car. I don't know what that is. All right, we're on the 4th floor. So, dude, I'm telling you, if I get in one of these kind of apartments, you know I made it then, baby. Let's see. I don't even know what that'd be like. All right. Oh, well. LM is what it's saying. I'll see if I can get in touch with them. This is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to need these. All right. So, this is right. I was making sure. But the only thing is, before I start hauling these things, there's my vehicle over there. I want to make sure I'm on the right path, because I'm carrying a watermelon and I'm carrying a bunch of other groceries. So, yeah, this is saying 412. And yeah, and this is going higher, which is 415. Get the. Hi, how you doing? I thought LVL meant level, but it doesn't. It's just tricky. Oh, it does. LM. LM is. Okay. LM is what it is. Oh, no. What is this anyway? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I can't figure it out. They're too tricky. They're just so tricky in Dallas, you know? It's so tricky. LM or LVL is level, but I think it's LM. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Don't know what that is. A sign for something. What I can probably do is verify it before the drop off. That's what I'm gonna do. By doing this right here. Did you get groceries? Where are you? Yeah, I'm over here. Did you get groceries? I did. Where are you? All right, I'm gonna drop them off. Thank you. All right, it's verified. You want to do that because you don't want to mess up a grocery drop. The reason I did that is because I don't know what this means right here. This is clear because it's English level, okay? This is not clear. Because is this the name of the building? What is that? So she told me the name of the building through the thing, but it's like, it's very similar to that. That's why it's tricky. I think it means level. But they don't have names of the building, so you can't verify. It could be in the wrong building, but it's in the right one. I want that car right there. I want it like within a year. Here's the name of it. Is that not cool? See how low it is on the ground? Yeah. That's the name of the building, probably. Franchise. That's pretty cool. Never seen it before, that's why I like it. Something original. She seems like kind of a bitch. So we're gonna go ahead and start the delivery. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna start with the heavy one and the watermelon. Oh, I hope this doesn't break. Because it sounds like it is gonna break. And that means the watermelon's gonna break. So they do require a photo. They will not allow you, okay, to take the photo. So take the photo before you run off on each one. They'll open the door and they'll take your groceries. I'm sorry, they'll take their groceries. That's what they paid for. Now you can see that it's empty. So if I had a crew with me, I'd be able to get everything. But I can't have a crew. That belongs to Spielberg, not to me. Then once Spielberg gets too old and he can no longer live, then I'll get his crew. And that goes with Lucas too. Because I plan to do a sci-fi. All right, we'll talk about that later. So these are the other two. Okay, now I drop these off and I take a photo. So when we get back, we'll see if she's respectful. If she's respectful, then she leaves the groceries there and allows me to get a photo. If she's disrespectful, it means she's impatient and she's digging into the watermelon and blah, blah, blah. But I did take a photo of that, which if I remember, if I'm editing, I might add it if I remember and it's still there. If not, then we never. We'll see, we'll see. All right, still there. All right. Yeah, it didn't go through. All right, we're gonna be headed. Oh, you can see it now. My car stopped being a vampire. See, look. Cool. It didn't lag. It's no longer a vampire car. Nope. Now it went back to a vampire car. There they are. Look at that symbol right there. What does that remind you of? Okay. There we go. Back in the day, when during Corona, we did some of these things for Uber Eats. During 2019 wars of the coronavirus, when we were at war with the virus. We went to war, our country went to war, remember? That was in 2000, going into 2020. Okay, so yeah, you're right. It wasn't 2019, but it was starting, baby. It was starting. It was 2020. It happened in 2020. Here it comes right this way. Ooh, you can see the tail end of it. This is not quite a vampire car. Yeah, here we go. Now we're going down this way. We're gonna keep going. So we're gonna go back to HEB and pick up more groceries, and we're gonna drop those off at your doorstep. There goes Waze. Talking over me. I do not like when people talk over me. I do not like it. It puts me in a bad mood my entire day. When Waze does that, it's called Waze. Waze. So you can get all the consonants. When it does that, I get upset. Because we gotta have all the consonants there. So the English majors will be happy. There we go. So they have a, what it is it's a little button they press, and he's not going to let me in either. What a bunch of idiots, dude. What a bunch of idiots. They're the most selfish people on the planet, dude. I'm so sick of their legalism. Bunch of selfish, and I'm not going to say the words to them. Hey, is there no way you can let me out? Do you live here? What does it do? What does it do? You don't have your what? You gotta have a fob to get in and out. I'm gonna destroy that once I'm in the leader. All right, thank you. Nice lady over there let me out. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy that stuff so they can let these delivery drivers breathe. Yeah, fuck you. Sorry, I don't say that rarely ever. Scott on Tape said it one time, so it's fair that I can say it at least once. Sorry, I'm pissed. Okay, now we got out. Now we're gonna head back to HEB, pick up your groceries, and drop it off at your doorstep. Those are rude doors that don't open for cars. That is just absolutely ridiculous to try to trap someone in a parking garage. Absolutely ridiculous. Talking about a Seinfeld episode, you know, like Seinfeld's gonna help anybody before all this is over. Look at this. One car's parked that way, the other car's parked the other way, blah, 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 blah. They go in, they go out, they go in, they go out. What do you want me to do, Cole? I want you to give me your money. It is LVL. That's the name of the apartments. LVL 29. So, don't think of level. This doesn't mean level. It means LVL. And then they have level on there. See how they're tricky? See how it's tricky? See? Oh, okay. Mi Cocina. They have good chips. I ate there, I think, or the one next door to it with Carly, who is also in the entertainment business. At least in modeling. It's still entertainment. Modeling is entertainment. But on Facebook, modeling is where she was discovered. Right off Facebook. And they do have a big Christmas tree there during Christmas time. If you go down towards the pond, there's a pond, kind of a lake, it's all big pond. It's more of a pond, but you can walk around it, and they do Christmas trees there. Or at least one great big one that's beautiful, and it's a nice little pond, and I did a little thing there. All right, so we're going to pick up HEB groceries and drop those groceries at your doorstep. I'm thinking about adding a name to Grace, the werewolf movie, the werewolf screenplay that I wrote. I think it might be A Beast Called Grace is what I'll probably name it. A Beast Called Grace. I like that name. A Beast Called Grace, because a werewolf is like a beast. It's hard to think that this is going to be an HEB coming up here, so I'm going to double check everything. Get a little bit addicted to Car Seat Headrest, the band, Will Toledo, HEB. He started everything in his car, which I like that idea. I don't know if it really happened, but it probably did a little bit. Martin Scorsese wrote screenplays in his car back in the early days of NYU Tisch thing. Films. Ooh. I love Waze. Waze, you are my friend. There we go. Interrupt. There's nothing more beautiful in this world than an interruption, though, isn't it? When you're interrupted, it's such a beautiful thing. The feeling that you get, you don't know the feeling I get when I'm interrupted, especially when someone talks over me. The feeling I get is, yeah. Meisner was that way. Sandy Meisner, the teacher. He'd yell and yell. I mean, he'd kick you right out of the classroom if you interrupted him. If he tried to say something, because he had a burp when he talked, he was like, "Get out of my classroom now." He burped when he talked. You're talking about a teacher, man. Your teacher burps when he talks. That's how he talked. He talked in burps. If you know anything about Sandy Meisner, we're gonna wait on this guy right here, and I gotta pee. So before I do anything, I'm going to pee. These guys are quick. All right, if they live around here, they are. They're quicker than a snap. So we are going in to take a little restroom break because I'm about to pee my pants. ATM's to the left. Been here before. Yeah, it's over here to the right. Linda had to use the restroom here one time. She's gonna be real familiar with this aisle one day. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. And you can get dry dog food too. Sour cream dip too. That looks good. There's some chips and some sour cream. There's just a bag of chips and like that, rigid sour cream chips. 1905. Found it. It's gonna be the crust cookies. Yeah, 190 is not bad. I can add that on the chart. So I can switch these out. Let's go with. Oh, this is the old school cookie dough. This is old school cookie dough. Look at the sugar level on it. It's 410, a little higher. It's 1 bar. Low on fat. Yeah, these are actually pretty good. 30 grams protein and the calories 410. So we'll add the calorie count on it. All right, we're gonna drop your HEB. This is a second HEB order. We're gonna drop it off at 5.7 miles. We'll be there in 13 minutes, 7:55 p.m. We are having a little bit of snack time. So we are going to do this one, which is 410. It's a Met RX bar. And it's chocolate chip cookie dough. These are actually close to the original chocolate chip cookie doughs back in like 2005, 2006, 2007, whenever I was, doing all this stuff and watching my calorie count and also my protein. Well, seeing what protein I'm getting. This is only 5 grams of fat. No, actually total is 13 grams of DV fat. Saturated fat's only 5 grams. Trans fat is 0. Sugars are very low. It's an alcohol sugar, and it's at 2 grams. That's why these are good, because there's hardly any sugar in it. Now I lie, it says here the total sugars are 18 grams, so they do some added sugar. I thought it was lower. I always look at the sugar alcohol. So the regular sugars are 18 grams, still lower than a soft drink. Vitamins, it's got vitamin C, vitamin A, it's got niacin, 20%, riboflavin, flavin, vitamin D, pantothenic. The acid is at 20%, phosphorus is 20%, iodine 20%, magnesium 10%, and copper is at 25%. It's also got, I said vitamin D, fiber at 4%, but still, you know, they're good for diet, so pretty good. All right, we'll be there in a minute. We've got about, I don't know, 13 minutes. So they're really popular in Irving. And they're pink usually. And when I was in Irving, I wrote about them. A type of tree that has a flower in that's pink. In a book that I wrote, only an email, called The Anabaptists versus the Irvingites, or the Irvingites versus the Anabaptists. I think it's the Irvingites versus the Anabaptists, but it's at the very tucked down at the very bottom of my email. I only wrote it in email form only. So we're going to work on some Skinny Pete and Friends, the sequel to Better Call Saul. Their office in this high-rise, the high-rise office in New York City is called the Boardroom. We're going to go to Mi Cocina, and we're going to get some chips. It's time to get some chips and write some Skinny Pete and Friends. We're going to do a response to the internet, a response to the YouTube assignment, where it happened at Galligaskin Submarine. Did a response to that, so they're going to talk about it. Thank you. Yep. It's going to be in a Mexican restaurant, and they're going to be talking about the results of the the results of the Galligaskin incident. They're going to start with the dialogue: 1 cheese taco, 1 beef taco, and 1 cheese enchilada. The restaurant's called De Mexico Pacifica. De Mexican Pacifico. In the story, they're talking about, they're assessing, it's an assessment moment about the Galligaskin incident. Watch closely now and listen. Very good. What we really want to do is this right here. We're going to listen again to make it a little more painful for you. Listen. It's all on the sound. Listen. Feel right now. So the gnats don't get in. Lighting changes a little bit. Going for a 4th time, so you'll hit the screen. Listen. Listen. Very good. 2 of them. Very good. Still working on the scene.